And I don't think we've moved beyond Biden's previous positions. Harm Russia, bully Russia, push Russia into an agreement that it would otherwise never sign. You and I know that's not going to happen.
Do you share that sentiment, though, or the expectation that war between Europe and Russia is unavoidable?
No, I don't think it's unavoidable at all. That's the Russian view because of all the rhetoric and statements and behaviors. I don't think the Europeans have anything to put into the battle. And if they push hard enough, I guess potentially they could come under attack. What are they going to do about it? I mean, when this war started, there was a study done in NATO of just how much of the territory within NATO could be defended against air and missile attack. And the answer was less than 5% of the territory. That hasn't changed. So you're talking about going into a war completely unprepared. In 1941, when Pearl Harbor was destroyed, or at least partially destroyed, the expectation by the Army was that the Navy would carry through on its pre-war plan. Its pre-war plan was we attack immediately straight across the Pacific all the way to the Philippines and relieve the Philippine garrison. In other words, reinforce its strength and so forth. 2 divisions from the United States Army, fully manned, National Guard formations, were in San Francisco, ready to board ships and go to the Philippines. Well, the Navy suddenly said, we can't do that. They'd had this plan for a decade. They'd tweaked it every year. They couldn't do it. Why? Well, one of the reasons was they had 6 operational oilers. In other words, vessels that carried fuel for the surface fleet. That's 6 in the entire Pacific. Now, you know what the size of the Pacific is like. How far are you going to get? And the answer is not very far. There was another problem called Japanese submarines. They were afraid.